but the first time I met Candus was after an incident, like I said, we'll get back to, which is now part of what we're trying to all figure out. But, anyway, she was on a dirt bike with the next youngest, and I'm not gonna call names other than Summers. And, diaper full on that one, hanging off, old as the hills. And his little sippy cup, it's full of liquor. I know that because of, announced it like it was something to be prideful about. Because he wants something to drink, and she told him no, we couldn't have that because it had her liquor in it. Hello, new neighbor, right? And then the first day I met her, she was telling me about a church calling for Easter. And how they didn't really do that, but there was this church, and you get the free bike at this one, or you could get $100 in this one, and wouldn't know if I joined. I'm like, man, I'm not into that stuff. Y'all know I'm atheist, but I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, not my type of people, sort of thing. And then asked if I go there just to help her. I'm like, no, ma'am. Anyway, what I didn't realize, nor did any of the rest of the neighbors who knew them closely, was that she was pregnant that whole time. And I have the messages to prove when we all found out Summer existed, which was after she was born. Because in the middle of a snowstorm, here they come in February with a car seat, and had to park at the end of the lane at Ben Hill and walked in with Summer. Because you couldn't get into the road. And I and the other neighbors immediately, they messaged me and were like, do you see this? And I was like, see what? And they were like, they just walked in with a brand new car seat. I'm like, you're kidding me. We were all like, holy shit, another one. Great. And then when I first got to meet Summer, she was rigid. Every time you'd hold her, she was stiff as a board. She cried. She had fetal alcohol sitting in her ears like her siblings kind of did when they were younger. And obviously that whole time I had watched, but we didn't know she was pregnant. Every day drinking. So then, a few months goes by. I'm not over there. I'm not really paying attention. And I go over there at a certain point. For some reason, who knows, still trying to be friendly with these new neighbors I'd met. And concerned for other people's children despite our own situation on there. Which, at that time, everything was going pretty smoothly for a few years on our hill. It was one of the rare times. It lasted 3 or 4 years in a row. So it was calm my way. So at that point, I guess I had the ability to throw stones. Either way. Their well water was straight sulfur. Bad. To where when you turned it on, and that's nobody's fault in there. Well water is well water. Each one's different. But if it's this bad and discolored, you go get bottled water. Especially for a baby. Nope. And I was standing there watching as it wasn't formula, but a little bit of milk, mostly water, and oatmeal. For one that was not even, a few weeks old, like a month or two. And I was like, holy, like hell, you can't do that. You're gonna hurt that baby, Like, no. So, formula I had, they send you mail for like 25 years after you have a child. happened to have some. I gave it to him. After that, I guess whatever, contact was intermittent off and on throughout the years, depending on. But, there's also a reason my kids and theirs never really hang out. Because it was like, you know? It wasn't their faults, you see. I knew it wasn't their faults. They couldn't help that. Couldn't help how they were being raised or done or anything like that. But, I don't even know that the other hill realizes. But I know at first I thought, well, they don't have money to feed them. They don't have this, they don't have that. So I would bring groceries over and do whatever, So would other neighbors, churches, whatever. But then you start to realize over a length period that there's all kinds of money. Just like there's always all kinds of money. Man, even Andy could bring in like 1,000 plus a week and they would still be able to drop more and afford more. But you'd watch in the evenings as the liquor was bought and as the cigarettes were bought and this and the other and case of beer, but then like a box of off-brand Q corn dogs, right? And not even enough in totality for the entire family. And sitting on the bar like it was some great fucking feat. But then when there was a new engine that needed to be bought or anything like that, here's that money immediately available, same day, thousands of dollars. Wouldn't leave her with any money, but had a bank account. And we always thought maybe inheritance is the other, although we're told there are other things that have been for a while now.